Number 2, I wish. Actually, you know, it's so funny because I don't know. I never had the desire to ever do any of that stuff, and now for the first time, I think, man, maybe one day I can maybe try to do it. Maybe that would be really cool. I don't know. I've never thought about these things for myself because I just don't think that I just don't ever think that I'm good enough for any of that stuff. I don't. It's so hard. I'm sure you guys understand. It's hard to think positive about yourself sometimes. Especially when you have like you have a lot of like self-loathing, and resentment and anger for like things that happen to you in your life. You know? So I lived a life where I was never able to really do much. So to me, in my brain, I just never think that I could accomplish anything at all. I would be extremely honored if I could ever make it to 2. I just don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. But I just never believed in myself. It's hard. It's hard to believe in yourself sometimes. You know? Especially when you feel like everything in your life goes wrong all the time. It's so difficult. I try to do it. I'm trying to readjust my thinking to start having goals and dreams and start believing and stuff, but it's really hard. And I think it's hard for many of us because, especially if we've been through a lot in our life, we tend to automatically expect the worst at all times, and we never expect anything good to happen. And that happens to me all the time. I always expect the worst, and lately I've been surprised. And I know some people think, oh, well, look at her, she's crying again. This fucking crying bitch or whatever the fuck. And they say really negative things, but it's like, I genuinely am surprised. And I genuinely am thankful and moved because, I don't know. When you have a life where you feel like everything goes wrong all the time, and then all of a sudden stuff just stops going wrong and things are good, you get kind of scared, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? You know, you're like, what is going on? You know, and then you feel like you're not worthy, and you feel like you don't deserve anything, and you start to just berate yourself in your brain because I have horrible imposter syndrome. I have horrifically terrible imposter syndrome. It's really bad. It's really bad. I don't feel like I deserve anything. My whole life, I never felt like I did. I felt like... I don't even know if I should say any of this on stream. I feel like I cursed my family for being born. And that's how I felt my whole life. That's how I feel. But it's how I felt. It's how I felt my whole life. Like... There's nothing saying no, like, you can't it's just how I felt. I'm just telling you guys that was my thought. That was how my brain thought and how I saw myself forever. And I still kind of do sometimes. It's changing a little bit. I'm learning how to slowly accept myself and love myself, but it's hard. And I know people have felt this way too, you know? You just feel like, why am I even here? You know what I mean? I'm just happy that now things are different now, and it's nice. It's very nice, and I'm very grateful. So thank you all for all the love and support you guys have given me, and thank you for accepting me, and thank you for loving me. I wouldn't be here or anywhere near this if it wasn't for all of you guys, because without you, I'm nothing, really. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Which I still am an idiot on the internet. That's all I am. An idiot on the internet. I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you all. And no matter what, no matter how this turns out and where this ends up, I'm grateful with everything that we've been through and everything we've done.